to the channel, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at the Age of the Primes Deluxe Class 13 Solus Prime. So we'll take a look at the box. There's the figure still inside. Got a nice shot of some robot mode art. There she is in her, I guess, Cybertronian truck mode. On this side, a shot of her fellow primes and herself. On the other side, close up of that nice looking robot mode art. At the back, a shot of her in robot and alt mode. There is her relic, the Forge of Solus Prime. At the bottom, just words and whatever. And at the top, the 13 Solus Prime. So, without further ado, let's get her out of there.
But first, I'll give you a chance to like the video, or else the Magpie of Judgment will swoop down upon you like an unsuspecting cyclist.
So, here we have Solus Prime outside of the box, and we'll just take a look at some of the details. Got a nice looking head sculpt there. Gold for the head crest, some really love some lively green for the eyes, and silver for the mouth. Got some detailing for the head antennas. At the back, she even has some hair sculpted in. That's nice. Got some silver around the lower chest, some gold for the circles on the shoulders, and what will be the front of the alt mode there. Some detailing on the forearms. A bit more of that gold on it's like Forge's front apron kind of cloth type of deal. Get some silver on the thighs, as well as some gold around the knees. Come to the feet, get some silver there, looks really nice. At the side, it's just pretty clean. Got like some wheels hanging off the back of her legs, and yeah, like a truck cab there, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's nice that all the obvious alt mode stuff is kept to the back. Makes the front of the robot look nice and clean. And getting into the posability, the head can look up pretty good and down some. The joint here can come back and forth to help give her a bit more upward range. Arms can rotate. This shoulder pad goes at the center, and it can swivel around so you can get out of the way. Arms can do the T-pose. Rotation at the bicep. Get 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. Wrists are on the ball joint, so they can rotate. A bit of up and down, and they can go in for transformation. Get a waist swivel for rotation. The full front skirt can come up, although you're exposing the mushroom pegs in there. Legs can kick forward that far, back about that far before hitting the backpack. They can do the full splits, get rotation at the thigh. Say 9 degrees of bend there at the knee. This joint here can come in, that's more for transformation. You do get some ankle, this part here can rotate. Feet can come down a bit, it's more for transformation. And you get a lot of ankle tilt. Now taking a look at the figure's accessories, she includes the Forge of Solus Prime, looking quite nice. Of this golden line coming across it. At the top, it's got her own unique faction symbol. And the way this works is we just pop the handle off, slide it through one of the fists, like so, and then that just pops back on, and here she is, wielding the mighty forge. Looks pretty cool. The bottom piece can pop off, and one of the designers said it can be like a grenade. So she can bash you in, then you know, throw it and exploding at you. How nice. And for storage, if we just pull that back out of her hand, there's this little tab here. You just push it forward and that reveals this little post. And that can just plug into this port on the back. So she can have it stored like that. Looks very nice. Now, getting into the transformation, come to the back, untab the backpack. There are these slots here which go onto these tabs there. And we'll just raise it up, bring out the grill, which will give us enough space to shove her head inside her chest. And then we'll just leave that alone for now. Coming to the waist, bring up these two sides of the big hip skirt, or the big skirt, and just bring that piece up, then rotate it around. And drop it in. Then we'll rotate all that at the waist. For all the feet, move that wheel out, fold the foot up, then move the wheel back in. Do the same thing on the outside, move the wheel, bring the feet in, and put the wheel back. Rotate the feet around, and then tab them together. I'll leave that alone. Fold them up at that joint, and then bring them up to the knee. There's this tab here, which will go into a slot right there. And like so. And a bit easier if you move the wheel out of the way. Like so. We'll tab the legs together at the feet. Make sure all that's all good there. Now for the arms, raise up the shoulder pads, and then flip this piece around. Like so. Want to open up this panel here, and then bring the hand in, flip down, bring in, and then just bring the arms down like so. These bits of shoulder will move up and over this block here, like this whole square will go over that. There we go. Do the same thing on the other side. the joint. It's fine. Gets back on, pretty easy. Ah, there we go. The grill will cover these two tabs here with these two little slots there, like so. Bring the arm up. There's this little tab that will go into this notch here, and the panel will plug in over this tab here. So get that there. And tab that in. There we go. Get that in, tab that on. And I think that's it. Yep, there we have Solus Prime in her alt mode. So here we have Solus Prime in her Cybertronian cute little truck mode. And we'll just take a look at some of the details. Get some that gold again for what I'm assuming would be the headlights. Some gunmetal grey for the front grille. More of that gold picked out for the windows. Insides of the wheels are painted silver. That's pretty nice. And yeah, the rest of it is kind of riding on that whole Cybertronian vehicle, so it doesn't really have to look like much. And you know, at least from the front it looks pretty nice. Here it is from the top. Here it is from the bottom. Rolls pretty well. And for storage, just flip out that little post again, and you can plonk it on top. Be something of like turret if you'd like, or if we put that away, there's this little tab on the side which can go onto slots on either side of the legs. Like so. So you can have that going instead if you like. And yeah, that pretty much does it for the alt mode. So with all that out of the way, we'll move on to some comparisons. I feel a bit mean about this, but here she is with the last figure I reviewed, the Studio Series Transformers 1 Sentinel Prime. We have the RID 2015 Crab Car with Age of the Primes Primer Prime, with Legacy United Vector Prime with Over Sentinel. With Earthrise Optimus, and with the Studio Series 86 Optimus. And for some robot mode comparisons, here she is with Sentinel Prime. With the Rid 15 Crab Guy. With Primer Prime. With Vector Prime. With Earthrise Optimus. And SS86 Optimus. So, there you have that. So to wrap up, the Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Solus Prime offers a pretty solid figure of the Prime's artifact and weaponsmith, with a design based heavily on the Power of the Primes Toon design,
and the included accessory of the Forge of Solus Prime looks quite nice as well. The transformation is smooth and solid, and the alt mode you get is a cute looking Cybertronian little mini truck. The back of it is a bit whatever, but you know, the front of it gives the first female Prime a pretty decent looking alt mode. I'll definitely recommend picking her up if you're a fan of the Primes or just want to get some more female Transformer representation in your collection.
And with all that said, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video and want to see any of my previous reviews, there are links to playlists in the description down below. And if you want to help support the channel, feel free to subscribe with notifications on, drop us a like, and leave a comment if you're feeling spicy. And I will catch you all next time. Peace.